Taylor Swift released her re-recorded Fearless album this week, and it's got us all up in our feelings all over again. So as we relive this era, we're going to rank the most heartbreaking songs on the album. So grab your tissues and join me. On Friday, Taylor Swift dropped her brand new Taylor's version of her Fearless album 13 years after its original release. Obviously, Taylor chose a 13-year anniversary for her first re-recorded album release, and we love her for it. But as we've been spending some time with these new versions of our favorite old songs, it's brought us back to a time when we were teenagers sobbing over our crush who wouldn't aim us back. And how cool it is that teenagers nowadays also get to experience this music and cry all over again with us.
Are you crying?
No, I just have something in both my eyes.
Yes, crying to Taylor Swift music is and always will be cool, and don't at me. So here at Clever, we decided to rank our top 4 most gut-wrenching songs on Fearless in no particular order. And we know they all make us cry, but here are our picks for our most heartbreaking Fearless tracks, starting with 15. 15 will always be one of those songs that makes our eyes fill up with tears no matter where or when we hear it. And we're not alone in that. Taylor has admitted to CMT Radio that she cried while recording this song, explaining that the song is about her best friend Abigail's first major heartbreak. At the time, Taylor said, "I'm not likely to cry over something I've gone through, even if it's the worst breakup ever. Maybe I haven't had that breakup yet. Maybe there will be a breakup where I'll just cry every time I think of it. But the things that make me cry are when the people I love have gone through pain and I've seen it." In the song, Taylor gets into this experience, singing, "And Abigail gave everything she had to a boy who changed his mind, and we both cried." But the most heartbreaking lyric in the song is when in the chorus, Taylor simply sings, "'Cause when you're 15 and somebody tells you they love you, you're gonna believe them." Why does that one line still get me choked up every time? Speaking of heartbreak, the next track we're gonna discuss is You're Not Sorry. I'm sure that would be on plenty of your lists as well. You're Not Sorry is one of the many tracks on the Fearless album that Taylor wrote completely on her own. Heartbreaking, emotional, vulnerable songs like this is what made it so upsetting that Taylor didn't get to own the rights to her music in the first place. But we're glad she's re-releasing the music and it sounds just as incredible as it did the first time we heard these songs. Okay, so back to the You're Not Sorry lyrics. Let's just dive into the entire chorus of this song as well. Taylor sings, "You don't have to call anymore, I won't pick up the phone. This is the last straw. Don't want to hurt anymore. And you can tell me that you're sorry, but I don't believe you, baby, like I did before. You're not sorry." Whew, that still cuts deep. According to Genius, Taylor has opened up about what this gut-wrenching song is all about. She said, "It is about this guy who turned out to not be who I thought he was. He came across as Prince Charming. Well, it turned out Prince Charming had a lot of secrets that he didn't tell me about, and one by one, I would figure them out. I would find out who he really was." Taylor said she wrote You're Not Sorry when she finally hit her breaking point and walked away from this hurtful relationship. And we can feel it every time we listen to the song. So before I start sobbing, let's move on. Next up, let's talk about an equally sad song, White Horse. You could pretty much argue almost every song on the Fearless album should make this list, but I think most of us would agree that White Horse gets us all up in our feels. Taylor spoke to Billboard about White Horse and said that it, quote, "talks about falling in love and the fairy tales that you are going to have with this person. And then there is that moment when you realize that it's not going to happen. That moment is the most earth-shattering moment." In the song, Taylor calls herself naive and said that she honestly believed in that person, and I think we've all been there before when we believed someone in a relationship when we shouldn't have. This song perfectly encapsulates the feeling of being let down by love, and there really is no one who's been able to capture emotions like this in a song the way Taylor does. As sad as these songs are, it really is such a treat to get to dive into the lyrics and feel like we're experiencing them all over again for the first time. And last but certainly not least, we picked Taylor's song Breathe to round out this list. This wasn't an easy list to make, by the way, because like I said, every song could be on here, but we really didn't think it was complete without Breathe. When the song first came out, Taylor spoke to That's Country about the track, saying that it's a song about having to say goodbye to somebody, but it never blames anybody. Sometimes that's the most difficult part, when it's nobody's fault. And Taylor sings about that in the third verse in the song, as the lyrics go, "Never wanted this, never want to see you hurt. Every little bump in the road I tried to swerve, but people are people, and and sometimes it doesn't work out. Nothing we say is gonna save us from the fallout. Another experience where I think we can all say we've been there, done that, or at least we've seen a friend go through something really similar. And with that, we're going to go spend the rest of our day listening to the new Taylor's version of the Fearless album with our box of tissues. And if you're like us and can't get enough of Taylor Swift, click right over here for another clever video. Then be sure to let me know your 4 top most heartbreaking songs on Fearless in the comments section below. I'm your host, Susan Morad. You can find me on Instagram at Susan_Morad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.